And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Baptist Bible College, where today your Baptist Bible College Patriots will be hosting the Griffens of Fontbonne University out of St. Louis, Missouri. Should be an exciting ball game as we have this matinee version of Patriot basketball today here. And we're glad that you've joined us for this live stream broadcast of today's game. The teams are now taking center court. We're going to have an open time of opening for prayer and also our national anthem. We ask you listen as they do that.
Father, I pray that you would be with this game, that you would be with both of these teams to help it run smoothly, Lord. I pray that you would keep both teams safe from injury, and Lord, I pray that you would be with them in sportsmanship, Lord. I pray all these things in your precious and holy name. Amen.
Please remain standing in spirit of respect for the presentation of our national anthem by Diana Brewer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And our prayer and national anthem to begin tonight's broadcast. And we're glad that you've joined us for this contest between the Baptist Bible College Patriots and the Fontbonne University Griffens out of St. Louis, Missouri. For the starting lineup of Fontbonne University, starting would be number 0, a sophomore from Park Hills, Missouri. Number 2, Caden Clark, a 6-foot senior from Betholito, Illinois. Also from Cahokia, Illinois, number 3, Elijah Rice, number 6'2" junior. Out of Wintville, Missouri, number 4, Anthony Jones, a senior, standing 6'2", and rounding out the starting 5 for the Griffins, Will Sullentrop, a 6'5" sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri. The Griffins are coached by Lance Thornhill and Brian Fogarty, Jason Malott, and Greg Gentry, Sean McGee all help. Starting lineup for Baptist Bible College, number 3, Trey Flowers, a junior from St. Joseph, Missouri. Starting number 5, a 6'7" junior from Eminence, Missouri, Trent McBride. Jordan Walton, number 11, a sophomore from Springfield, Missouri. Number 21, Nick Coble, a junior from Pea Ridge, Arkansas. And rounding out the starting 5, a senior from San Antonio, Texas, Deshaun Coleman, number 23. The head coach for Baptist Bible College is Darren Minders. Assistants Kelly Anderson, Race Looney, and Dawson Minders. And that's the starting lineup for your Baptist Bible College Patriots. This afternoon's matinee game just about to get underway here from the W.E. Dow Fieldhouse on the campus of Baptist Bible College. And we're glad that you've joined us this afternoon for BBC basketball as the Patriots host the Griffens from Fontbonne University out of St. Louis. Sean Coleman steps to center court, and he squares off against the Griffens. The Patriots control the opening tip. Moving from right to left on your screen radio dial inside to Trent McBride. His shot is deflected and stolen. Nice play defensively by the Griffens, who now have the basketball. Elijah Rice, perimeter passing now for the Griffens. They look to go inside, it's denied, but Rice gets it at the top of the key, fires up a three, and they're going to say his foot was on the line. It was a two-shot play. Patriots, a little loose with the basketball, have it stolen. Quickly down the length of the floor, inside, Fontbonne goes up and in. Anthony Jones for 2 points, and all of a sudden the Griffins find themselves on top, 4-0 in the early going of this one. Trey Flowers in the backcourt crosses the timeline, hands the ball off, and Walton with the drive. It's up and good. Jordan Walton, nice driving layup from the right side. Patriot full court pressure almost results in a turnover. Inside drive is denied, and the missed shot up and no good to Solentrop, and the Patriots come away with the loose ball, quickly push it down the floor. Flowers with the three-point offering. It's good. Trey Flowers for three. And after the Griffins got out to a quick 4-0 run, the Patriots have stormed back and scored 5 unanswered points to take the lead with 18:38 to go in the first half of play. BBC leads 5-4. Good fast-paced game so far. Both teams moving up and down the floor. And the Patriots, after getting a defensive stop, pulled down a defensive rebound, quickly outletted the ball. Trey Flowers finished with the three-point field goal to give the Patriots the 5-4 advantage. Fontbonne University out of St. Louis. The Griffins have the basketball. Inbounds triggered to Brent Wagner. Patriots pressure forces Caden Clark to work the ball in. They get it inside to Solentrop. It's up and good. 2-point field goal from the low left block to Solentrop. And now it's the Griffins that are on top by 1. We have a foul call just crossing the half-court line. There was contact, and Caden Clark will pick up his first personal foul. First team foul against the Griffins. Trey Flowers, who was bumped on that exchange, will trigger the inbound play on the far side. He gets it to Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun takes it hard to the hole and scores. Nice inbounds play, and Deshaun Jackson knew how to finish with that particular. I said Jackson, it's Deshaun Coleman. Nice job by Deshaun. Walton pulls down the loose rebound. Ahead to Flowers. It's good. Trey Flowers running the floor nicely, able to pick up 2 points. Clark with the basketball. Dribbles inside, stumbles. Deshaun Coleman, and they're going to say that it was last touched by Solentrop as the Patriots. Deshaun Coleman was fighting for that loose ball. First substitution of the game as Carter Collins will come in to substitute for Solentrop. Patriots, token pressure in the backcourt by the Griffins. Patriots on top by 3. Walton with the long 3 offering. It goes in and spins out, no good. Good look by Walton on that trip, but Jordan couldn't get it to fall. Back at the other end now. The Griffins with the basketball look to punch it inside. It's denied. The long pass is beyond the reach of Brent Wagner and out of bounds into the Patriot bench. So the Patriots get it on the turnover. Inbounds play to Trey Flowers. Flowers picked up in the backcourt by Caden Clark. Clark picked up a foul last time down the floor. They go inside, Patriots do, to Trent McBride, but it's tipped away. The Griffins come away with the loose ball. High arcing shot, no good. Offensive rebound is up and sticks between the rim and the backboard. A held ball situation is the call. The ball remains stuck in that aforementioned position. Trent McBride goes up and knocks it loose. But the ball will remain at the Griffin end of the floor by virtue of that held ball situation. Inbounds play triggered. Trent McBride almost steals it. Griffins maintain possession. Out on top to Jones, perimeter passing. On the near side to Clark. A jumper on the way from 15 is missed by Elijah Rice. The Patriots pull down another defensive carom. Drive inside is no good, and the ball tipped away out of bounds. The shot was good-looking shot for Nick Coble. He was defended tightly. So now the Griffins substitute again. Elijah Rice comes out of the game. Quickly down the floor with the ball. Inside, a baby hook shot is no good. Missed by the Griffins. Ball is pinballed around, finally gathered in by Fontbonne. Shot from outside is no good. Again, bounced around. Offensive rebound and putback is good to Carter Collins. 3 offensive rebounds there kept the ball alive for Fontbonne, and they were able to capitalize. Now going down the floor, a reaching foul is called against Brent Wagner. His first personal, the team's second. Into the lineup for BBC, seeing action for the first time this afternoon, is Logan McNeely, who checks into the lineup. McBride receives the inbounds pass from Flowers. Trey Minton is not playing in today's game because of a broken foot. A drive inside by Coleman is contact, no foul called. Coleman missed the shot quickly down the length of the floor. A 3-ball up and good to Anthony Jones. So now it's the Griffins who have stormed back and taken the lead, 11-9. Patriots try to go inside. Deshaun Coleman with the basketball, brings it to the top of the key. Flowers on the far side goes into Trent McBride. McBride is double teamed, and the ball is poked out of bounds by the Griffins. Patriots will trigger the inbounds play with Trey Flowers doing the honors. 15:20 to go in the first half with the score 11-9 in favor of Fontbonne. Trent McBride runs the ball down. Deshaun Coleman drives in and is hit on the arm trying to shoot. So we'll have 3 free throw opportunities. The foul was called against the Griffins, and they flagged Carter Collins for his first personal, the team's third. 2-shot opportunity for Deshaun Coleman. First shot, soft off the front of the iron, no good. Deshaun, coming back from his own personal injury, had a really bad injured thumb, kept him out of several games. He's working back into shape and into playing. His second shot is also no good, so 2 missed free throws, the first of the game for either team. Patriots out on top with the basketball. A reach-around foul by Trey Flowers is called. Looked like Trey had a chance to get a clean poke on that ball, but the reaching foul usually called that way. Inbounds play executed. Long 3-ball is on its way, missed by Wagner. But again, the long rebound controlled by the Griffins. Turnaround jumper in the paint is no good. McNeely fights for the rebound, ties up the rebound with one of the Fontbonne players who was able to get a handle on it at the same time McNeely did. Held ball situation gives it to the Patriots. Riker Strong on the floor for BBC, seeing action for the first time. Hands off to Trey Flowers. Flowers is picked up. Drives baseline, skip pass across the top. Shot from outside is missed by Coble. Tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Griffins. 14:34 to go in the first half. Patriots down by 2, but will maintain possession. Trey Flowers triggers the inbounds play. Shot from three-point range is no good. Missed by Coble. Check that, it was McNeely with the shot attempt. And on the attempted rebound, a foul is called on Deshaun Coleman. That's Deshaun's first personal foul. I checked that. I'm sorry, it was Riker Strong who was called for that foul. Tipped out of bounds by Coleman at this end of the floor. So with a 2-point advantage, the Griffins will maintain possession of the ball. They trigger it in. Turnaround jumper is no good. Riker Strong pulls down the weak side defensive rebound off of Anthony Jones's miss. Coleman at the top of the key for BBC. Looks to go inside, and there's a pushing foul away from the basketball, and it's going to be Riker Strong, who picks up 2 quick fouls now. He's only been in the game for less than 2 minutes, but Riker will go to the bench with 2 personals. Trent McBride back on the floor for BBC. Inbounds play triggered by the Griffins. Crossing the timeline with the ball is Caden Clark. Far side to Jones. Top of the key now. Anthony Jones with the ball, brings it on the near side. Elijah Rice with a drive and a fake, kicks it out beyond the arc. A floater in the paint is no good. And the Patriots pull down the rebound in the person of Nick Coble. Shot attempt up and good by McBride. It counts, and fouled in the act. Personal foul on number 33. That's Drew Cromer, his first personal foul. More importantly, Trent McBride ties the ball game by virtue of that shot, and he has a chance to break that tie with a free throw if he can make it. Shot on the way, soft off the front of the iron, no good. Patriots 0 for 3 from the free throw line here in the first half of the game. Fontbonne has yet to shoot a free throw. On top with the basketball, drive inside, no good. Perhaps getting away with a travel. There's no travel called though. Shot is missed on the outside by Fontbonne. Quickly down the length of the floor, the Patriots' quick launch of the basketball is missed by Kyle Kavanaugh, seeing action for the first time. The inside drive is no good. Deshaun Coleman pulls down the loose ball and then throws it away. The Griffins with the basketball. From outside, 3-point shot. In and out, no good. Missed by Caden Clark. The Patriots, Deshaun Coleman, pulls down another rebound. Tied at 11. BBC with the basketball. Inside to McBride. It's thrown away as Deshaun Coleman tries to go inside to Trent McBride beyond his reach and out of bounds. In the game for the Griffins, Hayden Cole, number 11, sees activity for the first time, spelling Sullentrop. Back to action, tied at 11. 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Out on top with the basketball. Touching it for the first time is Hayden Cole. Perimeter passing by the Griffins. Cole touches it. A drive inside is no good. Now they kick it back out. Shot from 15 feet is no good. Missed by Hayden Cole, but a personal foul is called. They call it on Logan McNeely. That'll be his first personal foul, but it was in the act of shooting. So at the free throw line will be Hayden Cole, who calmly walks to the stripe and makes his first of 2 free throw opportunities. Back in the lineup for BBC, Jordan Walton. He takes a spell for Trey Flowers. Second shot is also good by Hayden Cole, who breaks the tie that was at 11, and the Patriots go to work. Kavanaugh's pass attempt is tipped away. And then Kyle goes in, steals the basketball on the way up, and falls on the boundary line. They don't call a held ball situation. Coach Minders was lobbying for that. What a nice play by Kyle Kavanaugh after throwing the ball away to end up with that loose ball, comes back and rejects it. Now it's Coleman with the rejection on the drive shot by Elijah Rice. It's slapped out of bounds. The Griffins will maintain possession with their 2-point lead at 13-11 with just under 12 minutes to go in the first stanza. Outside shot attempt is on its way, missed by Hayden Cole. Walton pulls down the defensive rebound on the weak side. On top to Kavanaugh, inside to McBride. Trent is pushed from behind. They'll consider the foul on the floor. The foul is called on Hayden Cole, his first. The team's fifth. Brent Wagner checks back into the lineup after Hayden Cole comes out. Inbounds play to Kavanaugh. Walton goes inside to McBride. Ball poked away and out of bounds. Good defensive effort by Hayden Cole. Patriots will maintain possession under their own basket. They trigger the inbounds play to Kavanaugh. Now McBride fakes a shot, pulls it down. 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Walton with the drive. His fall-away jumper up and good. Nice shot by Jordan Walton as he was able to score on that play. The pass went out to the far sideline, and Brent Wagner stepped back, apparently stepped on the sideline before he launched the three that did go in, but they waved it off and said he was out of bounds. Walton with the basketball. Jordan, who scored on that last trip down the floor, tying the ball game at 11. The clock melts under 11 minutes to go. Deshaun Coleman had the ball poked away, but he picks up the loose ball. Back to Deshaun Coleman at the top of the key. Deshaun kicks beyond the arc. Walton with the three-point offering. Spins in and out, no good. The Griffins with the basketball. And once again, Kavanaugh gets back with a good defensive effort, tips the ball away. So Kyle Kavanaugh with the defensive stop, not allowing the Griffins to have that breakaway runner. Inbounds play, triggered inside, and then right back outside. Perimeter passing. On the near side with the basketball, holding it above his head was Sullentrop. Far side to Cole. His step back three, and they're going to call him for a double dribble. So a turnover once again will give the ball back to BBC. We're tied at 13 each. Coming back into the lineup for BBC is Trey Flowers, giving a respite to Logan McNeely, who played some quality minutes. Now the Patriots, the ball fired through the hands of Trey Flowers, who just came in off the bench. A hot pass from Jordan Walton could not be controlled. It went through Trey's hands and out of bounds. Back at the Griffin end of the floor, the clock melts under 10 minutes to go. Fall-away jumper is up and good to Elijah Rice for 2 points, breaking the tie. Walton dribbles out of trouble, hands it off to Trey Flowers, far side, foul line extended. A driving shot attempt by Trey Flowers, and a foul is called. Personal foul called against Caden Clark, his second personal. They're going to say that the foul was on the floor before Trey Flowers could shoot it. So Trey will trigger the inbounds play to Walton. Out on top to Coble. Gathered in by Kleeman and then poked out of bounds. Hayden Cole was the last to touch it for Fontbonne. Patriots trigger the inbounds play. McBride with the push-off, got away with it. Scores at the basket and is fouled in the act. Wow. The foul was on Will Solentrop. More importantly, McBride made the basket and was fouled in the act. He missed his only free throw attempt earlier in this half, trying to break the tie, which now stands at 15. Shot on the way is good by Trent McBride. He makes a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and the Patriots take the lead. Long three-pointer on its way, up and good. Trying to see the number on that. Okay, it was Brent Wagner with the long three-pointer. So the Patriots led for about 10 seconds, and now it's Fontbonne back on top, 18-16. Trey Flowers fires up a three ball. It's no good. Rebound controlled by the Griffens. 9:10 to go in the first half. Outside three attempt is no good. Missed by Wagner this time. Jordan Walton pulls down the rebound and then lets his teammates catch up. Sets up the half-court look. Kleeman with the basketball. On top to McBride. Trey with the long three. It's good! From the top of the key, three-point field goal. Patriots show full court pressure off the made shot, and a whistle sounds. Joel Kleeman will be flagged for the personal violation. That will be his first personal foul. Patriots lead 19-18. The Griffens of Fontbonne University with the basketball. On the far side with it momentarily was Rice. On top to Hayden. A three-point shot on the way, no good. Missed by Hayden Cole, but it hits the iron and the long rebound goes out of bounds. Patriots will get it. Kleeman back to the bench in favor of Deshaun Coleman, who comes back on the floor. Kavanaugh will trigger the inbounds play for BBC. Gets it into Walton. Jordan with the basketball. The Patriots with a one-point advantage, 19-18. Low-scoring affair for both teams. Trey Flowers, foul line left extended beyond the arc, drives inside. Kavanaugh pulls up on a quick three. It goes up and in. Hits the iron, bounced off the backboard and goes in. Nice shooter's touch for Kavanaugh. Deep in the corner, three offering for Fontbonne. It's up and good to Brent Wagner. He's made a couple really nice threes. Patriots have to respect that. 22-21 for the Patriots. Flowers with the basketball. Throws it into triple coverage on Trent McBride. It's stolen by the Griffens. Down with the basketball is King. He drives inside the paint. No good. Kavanaugh pulls down the defensive carom. Flowers with the ball. Walton crosses the timeline. He's open, so he pulls the trigger on a long three. Hits iron, no good. Rebound to the Griffins. Elijah Rice. Fall-away jumper. Hits iron, no good. And out of bounds, they're going to say it was last touched by BBC's Trent McBride. So it stays at the Griffin end of the floor. They're down by 1 point, 22-21. Fontbonne looking to trigger in the inbounds, and they do. A long three is on its way. No good. Missed. Patriots pull down the rebound, and it's tied up by Solentrop and Walton. So the held ball situation will be in favor of Fontbonne University. They trigger the inbounds play. They get it into Solentrop. He forces it off the glass. Up and good. Will Solentrop for 2 points. Now in the backcourt, there's a foul on the pressure situation. They're going to call the foul on Andre Webb, number 13. In the bonus situation, the remainder of the way, the Patriots will have free throw opportunities, 1-1. Trey Flowers will go to the line to shoot the front end, trying to tie the ball game. First one's on its way and good. Knotted at 23 with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first half of play. Flowers trying to. Trey McBride apparently has some blood on his uniform, and so he will have to go to the bench. He's looking all over to see if it's his blood or somebody else's. I'm not sure he's identified quickly who that may have caused. They're addressing the blood on the issue. They're trying to get it cleaned up so he can stay in the game, and he does. So whatever the circumstance was, Trey apparently was not leaking himself, and so they cleaned off the spot that was on his jersey. Trey Flowers will have one more free throw coming. Trying to break this 23-23 tie. Trey Flowers hits the iron, no good. Coleman almost got the rebound offensively, but the Griffins pull it in. Inside shot attempt, spins out, no good. Coleman pulls down the rebound off the miss by Sullentrop. It was an easy chip shot, but off the glass it spun out and it fell into the waiting arms of Deshaun Coleman. Walton hands off to Flowers. Trey, well beyond the arc, is hawked by Andre Webb. Drive inside is up and good to Trent McBride. Nice internal passing by the Patriots, resulting in the score. BBC on top, 25-23. Carlton King with the basketball. It's poked away by Coleman. Deshaun with the steal, goes inside. Oh, knocked hard to the floor on a driving layup attempt. He missed the shot, but a foul will be called against one of the Griffins. They call the foul on Carlton King, his first personal. It is the 9th team foul, but it was in the act of shooting, so it will be two-shot opportunity for Deshaun Coleman. He missed his first 2 attempts earlier in the half. First one is up and perfect, so Deshaun Coleman adds to the Patriot lead via the free throw line. 6 minutes to go in the first half, 26-23. Make it 27-23 in favor of the Patriots, as Coleman makes both of his free throws, barely rippling the net. Clock is moving. Fontbonne with the basketball. Anthony Jones passes it on top. A drive inside is denied by King. Deshaun Coleman skies off the defensive rebound by the miss of Anthony Jones. Kavanaugh with the three-point shot. It's up and good. Patriots quickly move the length of the floor. Flowers found a wide open Kyle Kavanaugh, who lets it fly from beyond the arc. And all of a sudden, the Patriots, who were tied at 23-23, gone on a 7-0 run to take the lead at 30-23 with 5:33 remaining in the first half. Coach Lance Thornhill is talking to his team. He wasn't happy with that defensive effort. They didn't get back in time, and Kyle Kavanaugh able to do one of his patented three-point field goals with about 1 second of touch time. He can grab the ball and shoot it about as fast as anyone on the Patriot squad, as evidenced on that last trip down the floor. 5:33 to go in the first half. BBC on top 30-23 on the basis of a 7-0 Patriot run. A field goal by Coleman, a couple of free throws by Deshaun as well, then a three-point field goal by Kavanaugh, the last 7 points for BBC. Patriots in man-to-man defensive coverage against the Griffins. On the far side with the basketball is Sullentrop. He works inside hard, no good. Trent McBride pulls down the rebound. I said Deshaun Coleman made that last field goal inside. It was actually Trent McBride. Coleman made the 2 free throws. McBride with the basketball. Drives inside, and a foul is called as McBride goes in. They're calling a 1-and-1 opportunity, but it should be a double bonus situation. The official indicated a 1-and-1, but they've caught it now. So a two-shot opportunity for Trent McBride. They called the foul on the floor, but it's the 10th team foul committed by the Griffens. Double bonus opportunity. And McBride misses the shot. The Griffins still confused about it because they had originally called the 1-and-1, and off the miss, they wanted to fire up a fast break. Here's the second shot on its way and good to Trent McBride. He makes good on one of two free throws. The Patriots extend their lead to 8. Laffman with the basketball out at the point. Brings it around to Brent Wagner. Wagner's drive is denied. He gives it up to Collins. Perimeter passing by the Griffins into the hands of Carlton King, who backs his defender down. A jumper on the way, good. Nice looking shot by Carlton King, who got in the paint and able to score on a 10-foot J. Walton crosses the timeline, hawked all the way down the floor by Carlton King. Deshaun Coleman gets it, drives inside, scores! Fouled in the act. What a nice pass by Jordan Walton. When Deshaun Coleman got the ball, he drove to the basket, laid it up, and was fouled. The ball went in. The foul was on Carlton King, his second personal. So Deshaun Coleman, who made 2 free throws a moment ago, looking to extend the Patriot lead. Shot up, hits iron, and falls through. 34-25, BBC by 9 points. The largest lead of the half, but driving inside for Fontbonne, up and in, nice driving layup by Caden Clark. So after the Patriots had moved out to a 9-point lead, now it's only 7. Sean Coleman, top of the key, brings it on the near side to Flowers. Kavanaugh, top of the key, lets a 3 go. It's no good. Rebound to Fontbonne. They go inside. Kavanaugh with the rejection of the shot by Sullentrop. Jordan Walton with the basketball. Hands on top to Kavanaugh. Near side to Trey Flowers. Flowers loses his dribble. On top to Coleman. Deshaun puts the ball on the floor. Goes hard to the hole. His shot off the glass. No good. Rebound to the Griffins. And a traveling violation. Nice heads-up play by the official. As the ball got in Drew Cromer's hands, he tried to stop, but drug his pivot foot. At least from our vantage point, that was obvious. And it was obvious to the official as well. Up by 7, the Patriots with the ball, 34-27. Kavanaugh goes inside to McBride. Trent with a turnaround jumper. It's good. 2-point field goal to Trent McBride. What a nice-looking shot. Patriots again by 9. As the clock melts under 3 minutes to go. The shot inside is missed. Coleman pulls down the defensive rebound. Good-looking opportunity for the Griffins, but they could not convert. Trey Flowers crosses the timeline. Kavanaugh, foul line left extended, top of the key now. Coble looking to get in the scoring column. Shot no good. And a pushing foul is going to be called against the Patriots, Trent McBride. First personal foul on McBride, 6th team foul committed by BBC. So in the last 2 minutes and 36 seconds, the Griffins will be in the bonus situation if there are any more fouls. Patriots lead by 9, matching their largest lead. Elijah Rice hands the ball out on top. Clark tries to create, it's denied. Baseline jumper on the way, no good. Offensive rebound and putback, though, is also missed. Nice job by Carter Collins to pull the ball down. Now the Griffins do get back and poke it away. It goes out of bounds. BBC will maintain it underneath their own basket. Trey Flowers will do the honors with 2:07 remaining in the first half of play. Trey gets the ball into Kavanaugh. Inside to Trent McBride. His jumper from 12 feet. Up and good. Lefty, the southpaw, Trent McBride on a beautiful jumper. Adds to the Patriots' lead, which is now double digits at 11. Driving shot attempt by Clark is passed off. Jumper on its way, no good. Offensive rebound and putback, also no good. Ball loose on the floor. Finally gathered in by Fontbonne. 12-foot jumper isn't there. Rebound to Coble. 3 good looks by the Griffens, but the Patriots able to gather it in on the last miss. Kavanaugh with the 3-point field goal, hard off the heel of the iron, no good. Fontbonne with the basketball. They push it down the length of the floor. A shot attempt is missed by Caden Clark, but contact foul called. Kavanaugh, who's already had several blocks this half, tried to block another one. This time there was physical contact. 1:15 remaining in the first half. A 2-shot opportunity for the Griffins in the person of Caden Clark. First one on its way, hits the iron, no good. Back in the lineup for Fontbonne University is Will Sullentrop, number 25. Clark back to the line. He'll have one more chance. Shot on its way. Rattles around, no good. And they're going to say that the Patriots, Deshaun Coleman, stepped in the lane too fast. So even off the miss, they're going to have to give another attempt to Caden Clark. Now it's on its way, and good. So that cost the Patriots one there by that early in the lane maneuver by Coleman. 10-point Patriot lead. Flowers crosses the half-court line. Hawked very tightly by Anthony Jones. And now they're going to call a reaching foul on Jones. It'll be a double bonus shooting opportunity for Trey Flowers with 1:03 to go. Patriots lead by 10. Trey can lead, extend that lead if he can convert on these 2 free throws. First one on its way is good, matching the largest lead of the half at 11. Patriots can hit a new high in lead if they can score this time. Looking for a 12-point advantage right now. Trey's second shot also good. And the substitution as Kavanaugh comes out of the game in favor of Logan McNeely. The Patriots lead by an even dozen, 40-28. Fontbonne with the basketball. Out on top with it is Clark. Near side to Anthony Jones. Shot attempt from outside. There's a collision and players on the floor. They call the foul on Patriots Logan McNeely. That will be his second as he crashed through one of the defenders who had set up a pick. So stepping to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1 is Caden Clark. First one on the way, good. He'll earn the bonus. Looking to bring the game to within 10. Caden Clark, the senior from Illinois, fires up a shot, no good. Deshaun Coleman skies for another rebound. Outlets to Trey McBride. Trey still in the backcourt, gives it up to Coleman. Deshaun is fouled as the aggressor went after the basketball, and Elijah Rice was flagged for the personal, his first. Patriots still, though, in the double bonus situation with 40.9 seconds remaining in the first half. Deshaun Coleman will step to the stripe to shoot 2. Patriots lead is 11 at 40-29. First one on its way, goes in. Back to a 12-point Patriot lead. Checking back up into the lineup for BBC is Jordan Walton in place of Logan McNeely, who just picked up his second personal. Coleman at the free throw line. Hits off the side of the rim, no good. And the ball is rebounded by Anthony Jones, whose momentum took him out of bounds. The Patriots will get it right back. BBC leads by 12. 39 seconds remaining. Trey Flowers slaps the ball. They go inside, and it's poked away. The Griffins come away with the loose ball. Length of the floor with the ball. Shot attempt is forced by Fontbonne. Rebound to Coleman. Ahead to Trey Flowers. Trey goes inside and misses the layup. May have been a foul. No foul called. 18 seconds remaining. Nice outlet pass by Deshaun Coleman. Trey upset with himself for missing that shot. Drive inside is denied. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Two-shot opportunity. They call the foul on Trey Flowers. Trey surprised with that call, but it's going to stand anyway. His second personal with 4.9 seconds remaining. Stepping to the free throw line, I think it's Anthony Webb. His first shot soft off the front of the iron. It is Webb who has a two-shot opportunity. His first shot was no good, however. He'll have one more coming. Trey Flowers comes out of the game to save, make sure he doesn't pick up another ill-advised foul. Next shot is up and good. So Andre Webb, good on two shots. Ball loose on the floor. As the buzzer sounds, bodies strewn all around going for that loose ball. It's inconsequential. As the Patriots lead by 11 points at halftime, 41-30. An entertaining, fast-paced game. First part of the game, there were very few fouls called. And then in the latter 10 minutes of the game, it ended up with a flurry of free throws. Neither team shot very good from the free throw line. We'll have some statistics before the halftime is over. But at halftime, we're going to take a little break with the score. Baptist Bible College 41, Fontbonne University out of St. Louis 30. And we'll be back after a few moments to take a breather. And we welcome you back to Baptist Bible College. Just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. Let me just recap quickly the leading scores for the game as the Patriots lead by 11 points at halftime over the Fontbonne University Griffens out of St. Louis. For the Griffens, the leading scorers, a balanced scoring attack for the starters, 4 points for Caden Clark, 4 points for Elijah Rice, 4 points for Will Sullentrop, 5 points for Anthony Jones, and leading the Griffins with 6 points, Brent Wagner. Only 25% shooting for the Griffins in the first half from the floor and from beyond the arc. They are better shooters than that, so the Patriots will have to respect that here in the second half. That's very low, but we saw some very capable shooters. They just didn't shoot very well in the first half. The Patriots' leading scorers, Kyle Cavanaugh had 6 points, Deshaun Coleman with 8, Trey Flowers also with 8, and leading all scorers in double figures was Trent McBride with 15 points. Patriots shot 50% from the floor, so the Griffins shot 25% from the floor, the Patriots shot 50% from the floor. BBC only leads by 11 points though. The free throws, the Patriots shot 60%, 9 of 15 from the stripe. The Griffins of Fontbonne University shot 62.5%, but they only attempted 8 free throws. They were well into the game before they started shooting some free throws. And we're about to trigger the inbounds play at the beginning. Patriots go back door. Shot attempt is no good to Deshaun Coleman. Nice pass by Trey Flowers, but Deshaun couldn't gather it in and score. And right out of the chute, Elijah Rice finds the range and hits a three-pointer. Coble in the back court with the basketball, spins around and gives it to Walton. Jordan with the basketball, hands off to Trey Flowers. Skip pass across the top of the zone. Walton with the three-point offering, no good. And a foul called against Fontbonne. The foul was called on Elijah Rice, his second personal foul, as he held Trent McBride on that rebound attempt. Flowers goes inside, way out on top. Gathering it in for BBC was Coble. Hands off to McBride. Trent drives in, off with the left hand. It's good, off the glass. 2-point field goal to Trent McBride. We've got a stoppage of action as one of the Griffins went down hard on the floor, and they're attending to him, make sure it's not too serious. He's up now on his feet, but he did take a shot apparently on that rebound attempt. So the Patriots with a 43-33 lead, staying in the game for the Griffins is Brent Wagner. Even though he was down and injured, he's up and okay, shaking off the effects of that collision with Trent McBride. Apparently he's okay, so we're about to get back to action. It will be the Griffins basketball. Triggered inbounds, crossing the timeline with the basketball is Caden Clark. Clark gives the ball out on top to Sullentrop. Near side with it, Anthony Jones. Drive across the paint is denied. A floater off the glass is missed by the Griffins, but another offensive rebound putback attempt also no good. Deshaun Coleman pulls down the rebound. Walton with the drive. He's fouled in the act of shooting. The basket does not go in, so he'll have a couple of free throw attempts coming. The foul was called on Anthony Jones. Only his first personal. Check that. It is his second. At the free throw line to shoot two, Jordan Walton. First one up and good. and normally the very good free throw shooting Jordan Walton, trying to extend the Patriot lead back up to a dozen. Next one's on its way, also good. 45-33, BBC by 12, matching their largest lead of the game. 18 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. Sullentrop with the basketball. Out on top, they try to go inside. Trent McBride and Trey Flowers team up for that steal. Patriots with the defensive stop. Coble hands off to Sean Coleman. Coleman out on top to Flowers. Trey points out directions. Skip pass across the top to Walton. Jordan gathers it in. Shot from three-point range, no good. Loose ball picked up. Coble came down with it momentarily. Stolen away by the Griffens. Shot from outside, finds its way home. Three-point field goal. That's the second of the half for Anthony Jones. So the Patriots up momentarily by a dozen, now lead by 9. Coleman with the basketball. Deshaun to Flowers. Trey drives baseline. Jumper on the way. Oh, it spins out. Offensive rebound by Trent McBride is no good. Now a foul called on the loose ball. Personal foul called against Trey Flowers. That'll be his third personal. Trey drove hard on the baseline, had a good look at it, missed it. Trent McBride got the offensive rebound, and normally from that range he doesn't miss, but he did too, and then a foul was called. Patriots drop back defensively. A drive in the paint, up and good. Nice field goal by Elijah Rice. So 5-0 run for the Griffins, and they put a little pressure on the Patriots now. 45-38. Kavanaugh back in the lineup for BBC. Looks to go inside to Trent McBride. It's denied. Coleman out on top. Coble fires up a three ball. No good. Coble looking to get into the scoring rhythm. Now Deshaun Coleman steals the ball. Ahead to Walton. Jordan fouled, driving with the left hand. He is contacted, and the personal foul is going to be called on Anthony Jones. That'll be his third personal. It will send Jordan Walton to the free throw line. He'll have two-shot opportunity. 16:43 to go in the ball game. Patriots lead 45-38. The first one hits the front of the iron and ekes its way over for the good free throw shot. Second one by Walton coming. Trying to move it back to a 9-point Patriot advantage. Next one is on its way, good. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Jordan Walton. Patriots lead 47-38. The Griffins with the basketball. Anthony Jones passes inside, and the shot attempt up and good. Hard move inside by Elijah Rice. And in among the big men, he was able to score over two Patriots. The backcourt foul called by the official as there was a collision, and they called the personal foul on Jordan Walton. So Walton picks up his first personal. They call it a offensive charge. Could have gone either way. A lot of times that will not go in favor of the defensive player who was all over him. Inbounds play executed. Inside to Sullentrop. He's fouled in the act of shooting. He missed the shot. But Trent McBride will pick up his second personal. And stepping to the free throw line to shoot two will be Will Sullentrop. First one is up and good. The 6'5" sophomore from St. Charles, Missouri. The Griffins within 6. And the second shot is also good. 5-point differential. Patriots lead 47-42 in the backcourt with the basketball. Near side to Kavanaugh. Back to Jordan Walton. Walton with the ball. Looks to go inside. It's tipped. And they're going to say it was last touched by Trent McBride. No. One official overrode the other and gives the ball to the Griffens of Fontbonne University. So the Patriots with the turnover. Jordan Walton comes out of the ball game in favor of Joel Kleeman. Kleeman picks up the defensive assignment. Free throw line, top of the key to Clark. Clark drives, it's denied. Shot attempt from 15, up and good to Elijah Rice. He scores from 15-foot jumper. 3-point Patriot lead. Patriots are led by as many as 12. Coble inside to Riker Strong. Riker hands off to McBride, up and good. Nice job by Riker Strong to get the assist. And McBride gets the field goal. Long three-pointer on its way, no good for the Griffins. Missed by Caden Clark, but he follows and gets his own rebound. Now a driving attempt, and a foul is called as Caden Clark. Check that it was Elijah Rice took the ball, drove hard to the basket. The personal foul called on Trent McBride, his third. So Trent, the leading scorer for BBC, will come out of the game. I thought Riker Strong might have been flagged for that personal. Inbounds play, executed to Sullentrop, no good. Ball knocked around, last touch by Deshaun Coleman, out of bounds. And Fontbonne will maintain possession underneath their own basket. Wagner gets the inbounds pass. Patriots lead by 5, 49-44. Crossover dribble, jumper on its way. Good. Nice move by Elijah Rice, who shook his defender and scored. Kavanaugh ahead to Kleeman. Joel telegraphed his pass. It was stolen by Rice. He gives it up inside. Basketball to Caden Clark. It's good for 2. Pushing foul called against the Griffins as they tried to double team the Patriots. It was Coble who was sandwiched there. BBC 49, Fontbonne University 48. I said that their first half shooting percentage would not continue, and that's been evidenced here in the second half as Fontbonne shooting much better. 14 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. Patriots lead by 1. Riker Strong goes inside to Coleman. Deshaun fouled as he split 2 defenders, and they call the personal on Willentrop, and he's picked up 2 quick fouls, and that's a total now of 4 for Will Sullentrop. Flowers gets the inbounds to Kavanaugh. Kyle fires up a 3, no good. Rebound to Fontbonne. Down by 1, they have a chance to take the lead if they can convert this time down the floor. Sullentrop works inside, no good. Riker Strong skies for the rebound. 14 minutes to go, BBC by a single digit. High post to Coleman. Deshaun kicks it beyond 3. Flowers with the 3-point shot. No good. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to be against Fontbonne. Waiting to see who the foul is called on. But they're going to give the ball to BBC as Deshaun Coleman remains on the floor, injured. The foul was called against, I guess, Drew Cromer. I'm trying to see if he's on the floor. Deshaun shaking off the effects of that collision. And it did, indeed it was Drew Cromer, picks up his second personal. That's 6 team fouls committed by Fontbonne here in the second half. Flowers looks to inbounds inbounds play and does to Joel Kleeman. Kleeman high post to Riker Strong. Riker takes the ball hard to the basket. Oh, no good. Fouled in the act of shooting, however. And Riker Strong will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The personal foul was on Carter Collins, his second personal. 13:43 to go in the ball game. Patriots lead 49-48. Shot by Riker Strong, up and good. Nice looking free throw there by the sophomore from Rogersville. Kleeman goes out of the game in favor of Jordan Walton. Riker Strong take another free throw here. High arcing shot, soft, off the front of the iron. Jordan Walton ends up with a rebound offensively. Trey Flowers puts the ball on the floor, tries to go inside, and the ball is fumbled. Oh! There were 2 Fontbonne players that looked like they were fighting for the ball. It went out of bounds. They called it off of Riker Strong. He didn't argue, so maybe he touched it. 50-48, BBC clinging to a 2-point advantage. 13 and a half minutes to go. Fontbonne with the ball. A high 3 shot, no good. Rebound, back to Fontbonne. And Kyle Kavanaugh steps in the passing lane, steals the ball. Shot attempt, no good. Riker Strong pulls down the offensive rebound. Kavanaugh with it. On top to Flowers. Patriots, by virtue of that offensive rebound, keep possession of the ball. Jordan Walton, 15-foot J on the way. It's good. Jordan Walton from 15 feet, and Coach Minders calls a timeout. Patriots lead by 4. Full timeout, so with the score 52-48, BBC by 4. Patriots have led by as many as 12 on a couple of occasions. The Fontbonne University Griffens have cut it to within 1 here in the second half. The last 3 points have gone to BBC. So with just less than 13 minutes to go in the ball game, BBC leads 52-48. Both teams listening attentively to their coach. Coach Minders addressing his 5 players on the floor, and Coach Lance Thornhill drawing up some plays while his team sits on the bench too. Coming back to action. Patriots off that made basket called a timeout, so it will be Fontbonne's basketball. Elijah Rice goes down the length of the floor. He'll throw the ball in. Caden Clark receives the inbounds pass. The clock runs with less than 13 minutes to go. Clark on the far side to Sullentrop. Check that. 15-foot jumper on the way. No good. Missed by Cromer. Rebound to the Patriots. Kyle Kavanaugh out on top to Walton. Near side to Flowers. Trey directs traffic. Another shot by Kavanaugh. Off the iron. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Went off the hands of Trey Flowers, then last touch by Drew Cromer as the ball bounced into the Patriot bench. So BBC, with the 4-point lead, will maintain possession. Riker Strong unloads a 3. It's good from the corner. Riker Strong doesn't shoot many threes, but that one found home. Patriots lead 55-48. Ball inside, fumbled out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Collins. Nice bounce pass inside by Caden Clark. But the ball beyond his reach, and as Carter Collins reached out to grab it, it hit the boundary line. Patriots with the ball. It's inbounds to Walton. Jordan tries to go inside to Riker Strong. Ball loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Fontbonne. Good defensive play by Collins. Drive inside is no good. Kavanaugh goes up for the rebound, gets it. Trey Flowers with the ball and the drive. And there's a holding foul called. They call the personal on Caden Clark, his third personal. And Trey Flowers in the bonus situation. That was the 8th team foul against Fontbonne. Carlton King, number 14, comes back into play for the Griffens. 1-and-1 opportunity for Trey Flowers. First one's on its way. Good. He earns the bonus. Trent McBride back in the lineup for BBC. He will spell Coble. Nick has yet to get untracked offensively in this game, which is a rare thing for him. Second shot by Flowers. Also good. And the Patriots have moved back out to 9. The Griffins had gotten within 1 point. The Patriots now back on top by 9. Perimeter passing for Fontbonne. A drive inside the paint. Fall away jumper up and no good. Missed by Carlton King. The rebound to Trent McBride, who just checked back into the Patriot lineup. 11-10 to go in the ball game. If the Patriots can score, they'll go back up by double figures. Trent McBride on the near side. Back to Trent from Jordan Walton. Shot partially deflected. Ball loose on the floor. Gathered in by Riker Strong. What a nice job tying up the basketball. Riker dove on the floor and put a big hand on the ball and continued to hold it. They called a held ball situation. However, the possession arrow favors Fontbonne. Under 11 minutes to play now. Patriots lead 57-48. Top of the key with the basketball. They look to go inside and pass it too hard beyond the reach of Carlton King, and out of bounds. The Patriots will get it. The Griffins showing full court pressure. Hayden Cole will guard the inbounds play. They get it into Trey Flowers. It's stolen. And a charging foul called as Elijah Rice, who stole the basketball. I'm sorry, that's not Rice. It was, okay. Elijah Rice stole the ball, drove inside, and collided. Okay, I was right all along. Caden Clark was the one who stole the ball and picked up the foul. And now on the inbounds play, another turnover, and the Patriots fumble it out of bounds. That was the 4th personal foul called on Caden Clark. Still aggressive play, though, by the Griffins. Force that turnover. Out on top with the ball is Jones. He tries to penetrate. It's denied. A 3-shot from the outside, up and good. Carlton King with a 3-point field goal. Again, full court pressure. Flowers gets it into Jordan Walton. Walton shakes his defenders as the full court pressure backs off. 57-51, BBC by 6. Trey Flowers with the ball. Spins to the inside. It's poked away. Loose ball gathered in by the Griffins. A driving shot attempt is no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch. They say it was off of Kyle Kavanaugh. So Fontbonne will maintain possession. Triggering the inbound play will be Andre Webb. Gets it in, and a whistle called. They call the foul on BBC's Riker Strong. Riker picks up his 3rd personal as he was trying to fight through a screen, apparently. Inbounds play executed. They kick it out beyond the arc. Fontbonne with the basketball, down by 6. Another three-point shot on the way, no good. Riker Strong high for the rebound, and he is fouled after that rebound attempt. 9:35 to go in the ball game with the Patriots leading by 6. The foul was called on number 13, Andre Webb, his first personal. Double bonus situation for the Patriots as we walk to the other end of the floor. And so Riker Strong will shoot 2 free throws. 10 team fouls committed by Fontbonne in the second half, 5 against BBC. Riker's first shot hits iron, rattles around, and drops through. Deshaun Coleman back in the lineup for BBC. He'll spell Kavanaugh. Riker Strong with one more free throw coming. On its way, high arcing shot, makes it. 59-51, BBC by 8. Fontbonne with the ball. 9.5 minutes to go in the contest. High post to Rice. They kick it beyond 3. A shot from beyond the arc is no good. Trent McBride pulls down the rebound. Boy, they hawk all over him. Deshaun Coleman gets the basketball ahead to Walton. Jordan fakes a drive. It's denied, so he pulls out and sets up the half-court look. 9 minutes to go in the ballgame. Trey Flowers, foul line left extended. Looks to go inside and does to Trent McBride. McBride forces up a shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Nice move by Trent. The personal foul called against Anthony Jones. That will be his 4th. So 4 on Anthony Jones, 4 on Caden Clark, and 4 on Will Sulentrop, all for the Griffens. At the free throw line, up and good to Trent McBride, adding to his game-high totals. Brent Wagner, 0. Number 0 comes into the game. He spells Anthony Jones, who just did pick up his 4th foul. Next one is up and no good by Trent McBride. He's upset with himself as the Patriots move back up by 9 points. On top with the ball is Elijah Rice. Brings it on the near side to Wagner. Long 3 ball on the way, no good, but rebounded offensively. Another 3 attempt is also no good, and once again, a pickup by Fontbonne. 3 3-point attempts, all of them no good. Another 3 ball on its way. 4 3 attempts in a row missed by Fontbonne, and Hayden Cole missed 3 of those. Patriots finally come away with a defensive rebound. Backdoor cut to Riker Strong. Trey Flowers made the beautiful assist pass, and the backdoor cut by Riker Strong was good. Patriots, with a timeout on the floor, lead 62-51. Boy, the ball game got to within 1 point here in the second half when Fontbonne made up an 11-point halftime differential, brought the game to within 1. Since then, the Patriots have been able to pull away and advance a lead back up to 11. 8:08 remaining in the contest. A long way to go yet, but the Patriots leading 62-51 over Fontbonne University out of St. Louis. Patriots made that basket, and so it will be the Griffens basketball coming out of this timeout. 8:08 remaining in the contest. Patriots lead by 11. Fontbonne trigger the inbound play. Caden Clark brings the ball deliberately across the timeline. On the near side with it is Anthony Jones playing with 4 personals. Top of the key to Rice. They try to go inside, but it's too long beyond the reach of Brent Wagner and out of bounds. So a bad pass Full court pressure, still in the backcourt. Trey Flowers. They try to trap him. He brings it across the timeline to McBride. Walton, open from three-point range, lets it fly. No good. The rebound to the Griffins. With the rebound, Jones runs the length of the floor. His fouled in the act of shooting. That'll be the 7th team foul against the Patriots. Trey Flowers flagged for the personal. That'll be his 4th. He did stop the drive, though, but in that call of a foul, it will send Anthony Jones to the free throw line, the senior from Wentzville, Missouri, to shoot 2. Shot on its way, hits iron and falls through, ending a long scoring drought for Fontbonne. 10-point Patriot lead. Kavanaugh back in the lineup to spell Trey Flowers, who goes to the bench with 4 personals. Anthony Jones to address his second free throw. On its way, also good. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Walton receives the inbounds pass, still backcourt pressure. Riker Strong brings the ball across the timeline. They trap him. Trent McBride comes back to Riker Strong. It's up and good. Beautiful assist pass from Trent McBride. Riker Strong with the left hand finishes off the glass. Drive inside. Oh, there's a foul called on the floor, but it should be a bonus situation. They call the foul on BBC's Jordan Walton, his second personal, but a 1-on-1 opportunity for Caden Clark, the senior playing with 4 personal fouls. Will have a 1-on-1 opportunity coming. The first one on its way is good. He earns the bonus. 64-54, BBC by 10. Everybody's set. Caden Clark, the senior, with another free throw. This one's also good. So Fontbonne helping themselves with 4 made free throws in a row with the time's clock stopped. Riker Strong gives it to Jordan Walton. Walton crosses the timeline. High post to Coleman. Boy, they're playing swarming defense, but the Patriots leading by 9, content to run a little clock. Backdoor cut. It's up and good. Trent McBride at the high post. Hands off again to Riker Strong for an easy backdoor cut. Shot attempt on the way. It's good. The basket was made by Anthony Jones. They call it 2-point free throw as his foot was on the line. Coleman gives it to Riker Strong, out on top to Walton. 6:25 to go in the contest. Patriots lead by 9. Trent McBride looks to come to the basket, loses his dribble, forces it up and in. Strong muscle move by Trent McBride from the low left block, able to force it up and in. Fontbonne with the basketball. They try to go inside. Coleman draws the defensive assignment. Out beyond the arc, shot no good. Deshaun Coleman skies for the rebound. Nice 1 and out for the Patriots there as they had a good defensive stop. Coleman, high post to Trent McBride. Bride out on top to Strong. Riker Strong with a 3-point offering. It's no good. Rebound gathered in by Fontbonne. Patriots lead by 11. There's a blocking foul called against Riker Strong. 4th personal foul against Riker, who's been playing very well here in the last minutes of this contest so far. 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. To the free throw line will be number 4, Anthony Jones, the senior from Wentzville. Patriots lead by 11 at 68-57. First shot on its way is good. So Jones earns the bonus opportunity. Good free throw shooting here in the last 5 minutes has helped keep Fontbonne in this ball game. They're making good free throws. 10-point differential, BBC's favor. 5:33 to go in the game. Second shot is also good by Anthony Jones. Walton gives it up to Riker. Strong. Riker still in the backcourt, spins out of trouble. Gets it across the timeline to Walton. Jordan inside to Trent. And there's a held ball situation as a nice defensive play by Solentrop. Had a big hand on the ball as Trent McBride tried to force it up and in. Patriots keep the basketball, though, as the possession arrow favored them. Into Kavanaugh. Kyle tries to shake his defender. It's denied. Gives it up to Coleman. Oh, Coleman throws the ball away, trying to go inside. Jones with the ball. Tries to drive. It's up and good. Driving layup by Anthony Jones. Kavanaugh triggers the inbounds play. Gets it right back from Walton. Patriots lead by 7. Head to Riker Strong. Riker telegraphs the pass, and it's thrown away. Stolen by Fontbonne. 4:40 to go in the game. A drive inside, no good. Rebound to Jordan Walton. Jordan brings the ball down the floor, hands off to Kavanaugh. Kyle. Slapped and no foul called. Jordan Walton with the ball. Drives inside. Layup good! What a beautiful behind the back dribble. Jordan Walton shook his defender momentarily and drove to the basket for 2 points. Long 3 ball. It's up and good. Brent Wagner factoring into the game as he hits a long 3. And the timeout called by Coach Lance Thornhill with the score BBC 70 and Fontbonne University 64. So the Patriots led by about 11. Now all of a sudden it's melted to 7-point differential. 70 to 64. So it's a 6-point lead for BBC with 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Fontbonne has played very tenacious defense. It's resulted in a lot of fouls called against them. But here in the last 5 minutes, Patriots haven't been making it to the free throw line. Their shots have been 1 and out on several occasions. Fontbonne on the other side of the ledger has scored, to my count, 8 made free throws in a row, and that is what's helping them, with the clock stopped, fight back into this game. So the Patriots need to keep pushing the ball inside, and they need to keep, if they get fouled, making free throws. So coming out of this timeout, it will be BBC's basketball. Again, we expect full court pressure by the Griffens, and that's what they show coming out of this timeout. 4:08 remaining in the contest, 70 to 64, a game of runs for both teams. Jordan Walton gets it to Riker Strong, who loses his dribble. The ball is kicked in the backcourt. Patriots will maintain possession. 4:01 to go now. Jordan Walton will trigger the inbounds play to Trey Flowers and does. Trey crosses the timeline. On top to Coleman. Deshaun tries to drive. It's denied. Walton from deep in the corner. No good. 1 and out for the Patriots. Solentrop with the drive inside. No call. And he's able to score 2 points. Patriots lead by 4. 70 to 66. Trent McBride takes the basketball, drives inside. His shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. Up and in, fouled in the act. Trent McBride missed his first shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. The foul was called on Webb. Andre Webb with his 3rd personal. More importantly, a chance for Trent McBride to finish a 3-point play via the free throw line. Shot on its way, up and good. 73-66, just like that. The Patriots, by virtue of that 3-point play, move back out to a 7-point lead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Wagner with the basketball. On the far side with it momentarily. Almost thrown away. The Patriots gather it defensively. Rice. A driving move inside. A nice move by Caden Clark. Kisses it off the window for 2 points. Walton to Trey Flowers. Brings it across the timeline. Back to Walton. Inside to Riker Strong. It's good. Beautiful bounce pass from Jordan Walton. Shaking his defender. Riker Strong able to score 2 on a backdoor cut. A reaching foul called against one of the BBC players. It's on Riker Strong. If that's the case, that'll be 4 on him. Check that, 5 on him. And that is the call. Riker looks shocked that they called the reach foul on him, but that is his 5th, and he fouls out of the game. At the free throw line, I think it's 1-and-1 opportunity for Elijah Rice. He makes the front end. They continue their good free throw shooting. Kyle Cavanaugh back in the lineup for BBC to replace Riker Strong, who'd played some strong minutes the last 5 or 6 minutes of this game. Elijah Rice's second shot is no good. Rebound gathered in by Trent McBride. Patriots lead by 6, 75-69. Trey Flowers with the basketball. The clock at 2.5 minutes, poked away by one of the Fontbonne players. Brent Wagner poked it out of bounds. Trey Flowers will trigger the inbounds play. Gets it inside to Trent McBride. It's good. Beautiful bounce pass by Trey Flowers. Trent McBride with the easy chip shot. Long 3 ball on the way. It's good as Brent Wagner makes his second 3-pointer, and Coach Minder is pretty upset about that. That's 2 trips in a row where Brent Wagner was wide open and able to score. So the Patriots keep pulling out only to find Fontbonne with a way to answer. 2:18 to go in the ball game, 77-72. BBC by 5. They led by 8 momentarily until Brent Wagner hit that 3-point field goal. Right now, Patriots lead by 5. 2:18 to go in the ball game. Coach Minders was not happy with his team after making the basket. They didn't get back in time, and Brent Wagner was open. And same spot on the floor, he hit another 3-pointer just a minute or so ago. All right, this timeout is about over. And the Patriots will have the basketball, anticipating full court pressure by the Griffens. They can play tenacious defense. Patriots in the double bonus already. And after committing 9 team fouls, the Patriots will put Fontbonne in the bonus situation. They call a held ball situation as Walton got the inbounds pass, immediately tied up. Possession arrow favors the Griffens of Fontbonne with 1 second clicking off the clock. They go inside, pass the ball into Caden Cole. A jumper from 15, partially deflected by Coleman. Deshaun with the block. Patriots come away with the loose ball. Clock melts under. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Out on top with it to Trent McBride. Flowers with it. Patriots by 5. Trey tries to drive, hands off to Deshaun Coleman. He forces it up in, basket counts, fouled in the act. Nice strong move by Deshaun Coleman. The foul is called against Hayden Cole. His second personal. Basket counts though to Deshaun Coleman. He has a free throw coming. It's on its way, and good. Big-time shots by Deshaun Coleman. Patriots lead by 8, 80-72. A drive inside, uncontested to Caden Clark, so he goes the length of the floor and scores, basically. Walton crosses the timeline. They bring it on the near side to Flowers. Trey decides to let some clock run. Drives baseline left, kicks it beyond the arc. Kavanaugh with a 3-shot, no good. Coleman had it momentarily, loses it. And then the Griffins throw the ball away. Big turnover with 1:14 to go. And Coach Thornhill holds his head, so disappointed with that turnover. Patriots lead by 6. Jordan Walton crosses the timeline. And a reaching foul called against Anthony Jones, playing aggressive defense with 4 personals, and he will be called for his 5th. Anthony Jones fouls out of the game. That's the first victim for Fontbonne University. Riker Strong's already fouled out of the game for BBC. With 1:03 to go, 80-74, BBC by 6. Checking back into the lineup for Fontbonne is Andre Webb. At the free throw line to shoot 2, Jordan Walton. First shot on its way up and good. Jordan Walton, the sophomore from Springfield. One more chance coming. On its way, and good. 8-point lead for BBC. Clock runs under a minute now. A driving shot, and they call a pushing foul, a blocking foul on Trey Flowers. And if that's the case, I'm waiting for the, okay, they called the foul on Jordan Walton, his 3rd. At the free throw line, though, with the clock stopped. Up and good to Caden Clark. Clark playing with 4 personal fouls, flirted with a 5th there. Could have gone as a charge. But he makes his first free throw. He'll have one more coming. On its way, up and no good. Patriots pull down the rebound. Nice draw by Trey Flowers to get that control of a defensive carom. Jordan Walton with the ball. They look to trap him. He runs out of trouble. Looks back door and does. Trent McBride for 2. Jordan Walton with the beautiful pass inside. Patriots lead by 9. Fontbonne with the ball. High post with it. A driving shot attempt contested as Elijah Rice goes in. The clock stops with 35 and a half. The foul is called on Trey Flowers. And if that's the case, that will be his 5th. And that's the case. So 2 Patriots victims of fouling out of this game. Riker Strong, and now Trey Flowers picks up his 5th. Both teams in the double bonus situation. At the free throw line is Elijah Rice. He'll have 2 shots coming. Coble back in the lineup for BBC. He will take the place of Trey Flowers. At the free throw line is Elijah Rice to shoot 2. Patriot by 9, and it remains 9 as Rice missed a free throw. That's the first free throw they've missed in a long time. It's helped them stay close in this game. 35.5 seconds remaining. Patriots lead by 9. The junior from Cahokia, Illinois, Elijah Rice, shoots his second one. No good. Rebound by Jordan Walton. Jordan with the basketball. It's tipped away. They bring it right back and score. So a steal and a basket to Brent Wagner. Kavanaugh gets the inbounds pass, still hawked in the backcourt. Coleman gets it across the timeline. Coble wisely pulls it out. They try to foul him. No. 13 seconds remaining. Now they fall. That could be called an intentional foul as Kavanaugh got the ball. The foul is called on Caden Clark, and it was his 5th personal, so he is a casualty of fouling out. Caden Clark with his 5th. Anthony Jones had already fouled out for the Griffens, so both teams with 2 players having fouled out. 12 seconds remaining in the contest. Patriots lead by 7 points, 84-77. At the free throw line to shoot 2, Kyle Kavanaugh. First one on its way, no good. A rare miss by Kyle Kavanaugh from the free throw line. Patriots still lead by 7, trying to make it 8 right here. On its way, good. 8-point Patriot lead by virtue of that free throw made by Kyle Kavanaugh. A long 3 on the way, no good. Kavanaugh pulls down the rebound. He holds it, nobody's going to defend him. And so the ball game is over with the final score, BBC 85, Fontbonne Universities 77. So the Patriots with an 8-point advantage and the victory. Hard-fought contest. Teams line up, going down the line, greeting one another. And so the final score here from the W.E. Dow Fieldhouse. Patriots victorious here at home. Final score 85-77. And again, a hard-fought contest. Patriots led by 11 at halftime and ended up winning the ball game by 8. So a very competitive game. Got a little chippy at points, but ultimately the Patriots victorious. 85-77, the final score. Patriots have a few ball games next week. They're all on the road, however, so we will not be broadcasting those on live stream because they're road games. But we'll be rejoining you in the second semester as the Patriots will get back to action after the first of the year here at home. And every time we have a home game, we will be bringing you the Patriot basketball on live stream. That will be early in January now when we look forward to that. Well, again, the final score, BBC 85, Fontbonne University 77. And so the Patriots win at home by 8 points. So until next time, this is Ray Adams. And for Patriot basketball, we'll say this because it's my only opportunity probably to say it. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. We'll look forward to you joining us second semester after the first of the new year when the Patriots will once again be playing at home. Until then, this is Ray Adams saying Merry Christmas, everybody. Patriots win 85-77.